I am so happy to be here with you today. I am on Mount Shasta. This is the highest point that we can access by car. Or vehicle, whatever. This is at the end of Everett Memorial Highway called Old Skeeble, and I will show you the parking lot that the road ends into. And as you can see, we got a big fire pit set up here. My friend Dave is back there putting up the lights. And yeah, it's going to be a really good celebration. One of the last videos I had told you that we were going to be at Bunny Flat, but that changed. They opened the gate. So here we are. I should have started off with prayer. So let me get into that. I apologize. God and Goddess, thank you so much for this beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for this opportunity to come up here and share amazing homemade vegan food with everybody and gather around the fire and try to bring some peace and good wishes for our world using this energy for something powerful. Thank you so much for being here and guiding the evening tonight. Please help guide and lead us continually throughout the day and bless all of the interactions that we have. Thank you so much. So today is Mother Earth Day, and I brought my Megillah up here. I take this book like everywhere, pretty much. So, Mother Earth nurses you at her. At her bosom, helping you grow strong. Will you not defend your mother from the hands of the spoilers? Will you stand by while your mother is defiled? Lo, every Nazarene shall walk softly upon Mother Earth and shall protect her with his life. Therefore, at midday of the 6th day, hello, bee. You're very loud. Yep. Okay, thanks. Therefore, at midday of the 6th day, contemplate peace with Mother Earth and all of her beings, right? Speak these words. I have them on screen for you guys to say them with me. Woo! Yay. Okay, cool. Our God and God is immanent and transcendent, to send to all your angel of peace. To the kingdom of the earthly mother, send your angel of joy. What beautiful words that we should be sending out love and joy and kindness, not just in our prayers, but in our actions and deeds, especially when it comes to Mother Earth being a vegan and treating all of the Earth's inhabitants with love and respect and kindness, because we're all divine. The animals are also divine souls in different bodies. They're just in different flesh suits. So it is our responsibility to love them and bless you, and guide them, bless you, and show them the way and create a peaceful world for them and us. So I hope that you'll take some time to contemplate peace with Mother Earth today. Not just contemplate, but actually doing things, whatever you feel drawn to do. There are lots of different ways that we can try to foster and promote peace with Mother Earth. I've done previous videos where I listed out long list of things that you can do. So if you're interested in that, I definitely encourage you to look at some of my older videos on YouTube, especially, and there are some on Facebook. So anyways, yes, I am up here on Mount Shasta, super excited about tonight's event. And like you saw, I already have my Megillah here, and I am planning to share at midnight whatever God and Goddess leads me to, but I'm hoping to also do some music and have other people speak as well. So we'll see what the night holds. I definitely appreciate any prayers and good vibes sent my way. Obviously, there's been some trolls on the internet. Usually they just say, oh, we're going to bring meat to your, event, and they never do. So thankfully, that's not the case, but there are always other, factors. And during the full moon, sometimes the energy can get crazy and people can allow demons to just take control. And so I definitely appreciate any thoughts and prayers sent my way. Not just me, but the Shasta vegan community. We've got a few people up here already, and some people reached out to say that they would help serve as well. So I'm really looking forward to and excited for the the unity and bringing the power of the full moon to the whole group, and trying to do some of those mantras. Remember the Shalom mantra. Something new that I actually just read recently was that when they do the mantras, the 2-syllable mantras, the first syllable is actually a bass note, a lower note, and then the second syllable is actually a higher note. So it's like shalom, or whatever note that you feel drawn, inspired to do. You can make it into some beautiful harmony, especially if you're doing it with other people. So that's something else that you might want to implement when you are doing your meditations and mantras and all of that. So awesome. Hey, David D, how's it going? David D says, David D, the first here. Let's see the future. Let's make it clear. Yes. I'm definitely looking forward to, like I was saying, the full moon. And I was also reading in the Megillah the different ways that they would cast a circle and different things that they would do on a ceremonial level. And one of the things was that basically smelling mint and incorporating mint into it is enhances it in your enchantments. So I went to the place that I do my events, the place that I've been live streaming from indoors at Scott's place, and pick some fresh mint for people to use as well. So I'm really excited about using these new teachings and making something really, really powerful here on the full moon. So Davey said, God and Goddess, please help Inanna enforce the fleshless diet on Mount Shasta tonight and around the world in the future. Yes, help us all enforce, and by, even our daily actions, not enforcing, but we can go and plant seeds and do it in the most kind way possible. I have been the most meanest vegan. I understand. I'm not saying I'm the meanest. I was saying I've been there. I've done that. Anger and all of that, and I still do feel angry. I feel angry when cows are being hurt. I feel angry that people don't care. And realistically, it's more like a sadness. And having that sadness and anger when I'm trying to change people is just not gonna. It's just not gonna work. It does work for some people, but the loving approach is the way that we need to do. We need to exemplify the peace and be at peace with ourselves. And it reminds me of the other verse from the Megillah that basically says, like, when you see all of these sad things and all of the darkness and the suffering, just keep hope, because all of these things are working towards eventual universal salvation for everybody rising back up. So it's really powerful to keep that hope alive. David G says, Angel of Peace, exactly. Hopefully it's a peaceful night. Lunatics come out under the full moon. Luna, yeah, exactly. Hope the queen keeps control. Yes, I hope so too. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Sending blessings, priestess of light. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. And I really appreciate all of the posts that you put in the survival group. You're not really expecting to go into a prepping group and just see admin that is just on fire for veganism. So I really, really appreciate that. Kyle says, hey, Kyle Smith. Kyle says, can you repeat again what you'll be doing at midnight? I'm planning on starting with a song to kind of get the crowd tame. It really depends on what's going to happen, because sometimes the Rainbow family will come down here, up here, and basically just mob on us. And there's just like over 100 people. A lot of them are drumming, and they're just like having their own little party. And so sometimes it's harder to get control of that crowd. But my plan is to start off with some song, and then at midnight I'll say a prayer, and then I'm planning to implement that shalom mantra at some point, maybe even before the prayer or something, to kind of get everyone's attention to kind of settle down and focus. But my main message for the night is going to be spreading peace and veganism, and how it's really important to be conscious of our actions, and knowing that our actions are either manifesting hell or heaven for us. And especially Mount Shasta, like we really need to focus that energy. So there are some other people in the community that I have asked to speak, so we'll see if they are going to be here and if they want to. But I have tried to even get some people that have had odds with, like we've had odds before, and disagreements, I have tried to extend the olive branch and even ask them to speak as well. So I'm really hoping for a peaceful night with unity, and really hoping that people will leave home or go home changed rather than just coming to Mount Shasta and having a party and then leaving and doing the same exact things. Is why even come at that point, right? Like, okay, the energy's great, you met some awesome people, whatever, but like, what's the bigger picture? What's the take home message? And that's what I'm trying to work on. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Kyle Whitman says, hey, mint, yummy. I love just munching on mint. I have developed that love as well. Whenever I go over to water the flowers over there at Scott's house, I take some mint, like kind of rub it on my teeth, like crunch around in my mouth a little bit. So it's really, really nice to have a fresh source of mint that's literally not sprayed with anything, that's grown in Mount Shasta, that's loved and cared for. So Kyle says, if you want a very cleansing drink watermelon with mint and lime. Ooh, that sounds really lovely. Hey Mickey, how's it going? Hello everyone. David D says, are the Rainbow Family mob your event, or are they settling up further down Shasta? Well, that's a good question. I don't know yet. They usually probably aren't even out of bed at this time. No offense to them. They just, usually party in the night and they're not up. And so yeah, it's been really nice. My friend Dave actually came up early and got the space settled down. And so that was a really big stress-free part for me, because I'm always worried if I gotta have to go up there and like fight people for the space and all that stuff. So I am feeling really stress-free going into it. And hi, Bug. I don't want you to be on me, but thanks. Yeah, and I got let me just actually take you over here too so that you can see. When you come up the parking lot there, the first table here is like the Shasta Vegan Community table. And as you can see, there's lights on the top as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. On this table, I should give a shout out, and I should probably watch where I'm walking backwards and end up falling. Let me show you this way first. As you can see, I got that is really bright, some coloring book, some other vegan, essentially propaganda pages, books, whatever, some free vegan recipe books. So I'm super excited about that. Shout out to, let me just grab one really quick so that you guys can see. These ones came from One Veg World, and these other ones that I got, this book is really, really cool. It's called Love is the Only Solution. So Supreme Master Ching Hai has a website, has their own, like a whole bunch of stuff, and they sent me all this stuff for free, so that I could pass it out at my events. Obviously, I got some coloring books for the kids. So I'm really, really excited to be able to give this kind of stuff out for free so that people can go vegan like you and me. So that being said, oh, David, he says, good job, Dave. Yes, I will pass on the message. So anyways, that being said, I actually have some fruit to cut and things that I need to get ready to put out on this very empty buffet. Oh, you can see my little recording space over there. I had you guys set up on this. Beautiful Mount Shasta, old ski bowl. I hope that you guys have a very wonderful day. I hope that you'll take some time to connect with Mother Earth, go ground yourself. As I've mentioned before, there's an earthing video that'll talk about the more scientific approach, and how, the electricity aspect. But connecting with Mother Earth again is like it being embraced by your mother. Like when you have a baby and you put them on your chest, and you just, that love and that comfort and that all that energy exchange is the same kind of energy that we can get from the mother. And it'll help balance you. It'll help take away negative feelings, when you're under attack, under stress, whatever you want, whatever, all these things, go ground yourself, and I promise it'll feel better. I hope that you have a very, very wonderful day. May God and the Goddess bless you.